What is up, my Pokemon people? If you are anything like me, you live in Amsterdam and you've got a Pokemon tournament coming up. Yeah, I'll just kind of get into it. So basically, I'll tell you the situation I was in. I'll kind of go over this ranking. So if you're in Amsterdam and you're looking for a place to buy Pokemon cards, I'm going to walk you through all the best, the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is my guide based on my experiences of buying Pokemon cards in Amsterdam. My name is Garrett. I play Pokemon, and I buy cards around Amsterdam. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to get into it. Yeah, like I said, these are the opinions of me. I'm not sponsored in any way. And I just want to get into it. I'll just kind of give some anecdotal things for each one, and yeah, it should be a good time. So let's get into it. Kind of right off the bat, I want to talk about Kruidvat. Now, Kruidvat, it's one of those things where they don't sell singles. They are like basically a pharmacy, not really a pharmacy, but like sort of like that. And they only sell packs, and it's like sometimes they have packs. You kind of have to know when they're dropping. And to do that, you got to go to the Pokemon TCG NL subreddit. They're gonna tell you when the latest Kruidvat drops are. So you have to be subscribed to them to do it. But even with that, I'm going to give them like a B rank. Because like, yeah, well, I'm just going to go, Kruidvat, I'm going to give a C rank. Actually, I'm going to get Kruidvat right in the middle. If you want to stay on top of the Pokemon subreddit, the specifically the Pokemon TCG NL subreddit, and you could stay on top of it, you can catch some pretty good links. You got to be there right when they open, because basically they sell out within the first 20 minutes. But once again, it's just packs. You're just getting packs, and they don't have it often. So it's like, I'd say like probably like once a month, if that. But when they have it, it's great, and it's always reasonably priced. They're not doing crazy markups. I mean, yeah, what is this tin? They sold this tin for, yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Kruidvat, it's C rank, or B rank, right in the middle. I'd give it like a C point B. Anyways, okay, next one. Primera, kind of the same, kind of in the same area. So like, yeah, I'm gonna throw Intertoys and B. This is just like, they sell packs when they are available. Prima, Intertoys, Kruidvat. It's just like, you know what you're getting. That's that. And then, so I would put Media Market in that area, but Media Market for me is gonna go down to a D, and I'll tell you why. Because this has been my experience from Media Market, and this is a true story. I showed up on the Mega Evolutions when the ETB was dropping, and the thing is they have a buy limit, which I think is great. That means everybody gets it. So I waited in line for when they opened on the day that Mega Evolutions ETB was supposed to drop, and so I wait in line. I am first in line, and they open the doors, and somebody is already inside, I presume an employee of some kind, and buys up every single ETB from the register and leaves. There is 2 ETBs left. Someone bought them all in one transaction. I watched it with my own eyes. I don't know if they were an employee or a friend or something. I talked about it in the subreddit. Maybe I'll link to that post just so you can see the full story. But absolute bullshit. And like, it's very clear to me, once again, my opinion, it's very clear to me that the employees of Media Market buy the product and sell them for a markup on probably Card Market. Now, Card Market is not in Amsterdam. Card Market is everywhere. But, so yeah, Media Market gets a D. Honestly, fuck Media Market. I hate them. And they suck. Not today. They're the worst, and I could never recommend them. Zero. If I could put them on an F, I would. Okay. Next. Let's go to Card Market. Once again, not in Amsterdam. This is just like Card Market is actually more of just like an eBay or just like a seller's website. Honestly, I think Card Market is great. You're not getting it instantly. You know, I'm seeing this now. Yeah, that feels better. Intertoys, C. Prima, C. Krudvat, C. Card Market, B. Card Market, it just depends on like what sellers. I've had basically 95% good experiences. I mean, they determine the market. Specifically, once again, not sponsored. One of my favorite sellers on Card Market is Pokemon Paradox. They are located in Amsterdam. I know this because I've purchased from them many a times, and literally every time I purchase from them, it is some of the best things. Like you can see, I have bought many cards from them. They have a huge selection of cards, and just every interaction I've had with this store on Card Market has been top tier. Not sponsored by them. Don't even know them personally, but conversations I've had within the app, great. 10 out of 10. So actually, because of Pokemon Paradox, Card Market gets an A for me. See how that works? See how customer service works? But that's because that is a good store. Okay, so next one I want to talk about. It's in Center. It's a place called Game Galaxy. Now, Game Galaxy has packs, but first of all, one of the people that works there is an older guy. He doesn't know anything about the product, which makes it difficult. He's difficult to talk to, and like every time I've gone there, he has been rude to me, and it's maybe I rub him the wrong way. That's possible, but didn't really care for that. And everything is overpriced. So I'm going around Amsterdam. I need to get my deck list for an upcoming tournament, and I need a Terapagos EX. This is on Card Market a 50-cent card, and where does Game Galaxy have it priced at? €8. That is a 16 times markup. That's insane to me. No, that is greedy. I don't like that. Everything is just marked up like crazy. Now I get it. They're in the middle of Center. They've got rent to pay. They've got a business to run. I think that's fine. And Terapagos, arguably a very pretty card, so they could probably get away with it. Just not for me. Once again, this is my opinions. I don't really care for it. They have a bulk bin, which gives them more points in my book. But the bulk bin is, it is thrashed. There is no organization. The guy that works there kind of rude. So I'm gonna give it a C. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. Okay. Then next up is Collector's World. It's actually like right next to Game Galaxy. Now, the thing about Collector's World, they don't have singles. Or sorry, they do have singles. They don't have bulk. So my deck list, no, not gonna happen. But they have pretty cool collectibles. Like you're gonna play some good money for that stuff. But like they have like PSAs, slabs. They have Japanese. They got packs. They got like they got 151 tins still in the box. All that kind of stuff. But it is at like market rate. So, but it's one of those things where it's like I'm not mad at it, because they're not pretending anything is not. It is like this is a collectible store, which is kind of funny. I think Game Galaxy, rubs me the wrong way a bit. So Collector's World, not for me, but I get why some want that. Right up the street from Collectible World is, of course, Gamekeeper. Now, Gamekeeper is a board game shop. They have a limited selection of bulk, but they always do have like the latest ETBs when they come out, and it is a bit expensive, but like they're not. Given where they are and what they are, they've always been very nice and helpful. So like I would say somewhere between A and B. Once again, not for me. I mean, I've gotten a couple of great cards there. I got an air balloon once, and I've definitely paid a bit of a markup for an ETB. Okay. Next on the list. Next on the list is a newer shop. This place is called Collector's Floor. Now, right off the bat, staff super friendly. Like I said, Collector's Floor fairly new, and I had a brief conversation with the owner. I think he was the owner, and they used to be like a comic book store before COVID. But they didn't want to like sign the lease, and luckily they didn't because everything closed down. But he's got tons of bulk, great value on cards. It's quite a bit to look through, but very satisfying when you find what you're looking for, and very reasonably priced, and great, nice staff. I'd say like Collector's Floor gets a high A from me. All right, now last and certainly not least is my favorite, drumroll, the best card shop in Amsterdam, in my opinion, from my experience, is Amsterdam Toys. Oh, yes. Amsterdam Toys, in my opinion, gets an S tier. They always have the best singles. They have the best cards for trainers, singles. They got the bulk separated by which series, and they host Pokemon play tournaments, which is what I am all about, baby. I'm trying to win them leagues. I'm trying to get them cups. I'm trying to... What is this accent I'm doing? Anyways, I love Amsterdam Toys. The people that work there are always kind. I see them. I'm always doing free play on Fridays. I'm always playing in the cups and league challenges on Saturdays, and I'm always having a good time. Everyone there is very nice. It's a wonderful sense of community, and I cannot recommend Amsterdam Toys enough. They are the best, and if you don't believe me, you can read about him here. I am a fan. I am an Amsterdam Toys stan till the day I die. They are the best. They are the best. Simply the best. Best. Dun, dun. Okay, this is the ranking. This is 100% accurate in that it is my opinion. So if you disagree with any of this, you're actually wrong, because this is my opinion. So you can't disagree with my opinion, because this is the ranking according to my opinion. If you have any different opinions, I'd love to hear them in the comments, and I'll explain to you why you're wrong. And yeah, like I said, this is my definitive list. I think. Yeah. You got, Kruidvat, Primera, Intertoys, in my opinion, when they have product, it's fine. When they have it, it's good. It's okay priced, and then next on the list, Gamekeeper, a little expensive, not really a Pokemon shop. It's more of a game tabletop store, but they have what you need. Collector's World, they have cool art, and it is like collectibles. So up next, and then Card Market, specifically Pokemon Paradox on Card Market. Shout out to that store, one of my favorite stores. It's an online store, but it is what it is, and it's pretty good. And then out of nowhere, Collector's Floor. I see this store as becoming one of the best stores in Amsterdam. They're fairly new, so they've got some organization stuff to work on, but I really have high hopes for them, because so far, what I have seen, it has been great. And then number one, drum roll, let's go. It is Amsterdam Toys, S rank, one of the best shops, best community, best employees, best crowd of people that go there. And you know what? If you want to battle me, I'll be there. I'll be there this Friday, and I'll have my deck, and I'm gonna battle ya. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the ramblings of a Poke Master. All right, well, that's my definitive. Wow, how many times do I say That is my definitive Pokemon hunting list in Amsterdam. Okay, see you later. Oh, if you like this video and you want to see more stuff like it, leave a comment, tell me about your experiences, subscribe, give a like, all the stuff. You know how it works. Bye.